Hey, you, stop on by and watch a little racist story with me.
What's your name?
It's Jamie Lynn, if you want to.
So to whoever posted this, thank you for reposting it, because this girl has called me every racial slur in the book since I was in elementary school all the way up until 8th grade. This girl has been calling me the N-word. This girl has said the hard R one time, a jigaboo, fucking coon. This girl called this other girl a snickerlicker one time. I remember that shit and I was like, what the fuck is that? That girl's racist as hell. And if anybody try to fact check me, we went to Pocalla Springs Elementary School and we went to Furman Middle School together. And she don't even go to USC. That girl go to the same college as me. So we at Central Carolina Technical College. That where she go. Right here in Sumter, South Carolina. She ain't never made it out. And she ain't going nowhere talking like that. Expose the fuck out her ass, please. That girl right there need a hard ass whooping. And that girl name is Jamie Lynn Scott. Hey, yo, since we doing this, I mean, since this is what we're doing, I mean, this was 4th grade, y'all. Oh yeah, I can be a bully too.
I get a message earlier today from a young lady. Her and her friend last night were out at clubs in the Five Points area of Columbia, South Carolina, near the University of South Carolina. They're leaving an establishment when they hear a woman use a derogatory term about a black man, so they confront her.
So the first video of this story popped up in my For You page on TikTok. And it was about some guy in the bar that was getting cussed out. Another girl heard and she taped it. And another dude came and was like, hey, I know that racist. Shout out to Jaylyn on TikTok.
What did you say? Call me a black bitch. If anyone's wondering, she called me a black bitch. And I'm ignorant because she said the N-word and they called me a black bitch. We love
But I kept following the trail, and the trail led me to this guy. And he is obviously famous, TikTok, social media famous. I follow him on Twitter, and I recently just started following him on TikTok. And I just love to see other non-people of color standing up for us, people of color, when it comes to stuff like this. I really do. I love it. So continue to do your thing, Mr. White Man. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. But continue to do your thing. I'm doing a story on it. Y'all listen up.
At the University of South Carolina, agree with you that it's just a word, and it's not a big deal, because I think you're going to find otherwise.
Don't be talking shit about my sister, bro. That's all I got to say. You look like you're 60 years old, bro. Don't be coming for my sister. I'm not saying that shit to be funny. I'm saying that shit because if anybody comes from my sister, I promise you better ask about me.
What am I going to find out if I ask about you? More on that in a moment. It actually wasn't checkmate, that last video. This will be checkmate. For context, there was the young lady who was in a bar in South Carolina dropping N-bombs. She got called out. Then her brother made a video to me, originally saying like, where we come from, we're allowed to say that word. And then he added in this little part here about like, come see me about it. What's funny is on his video that he has since deleted, I commented there, I guess I'll have to come see you about it, seeing as you're on house arrest. Because he had made several posts about being on house arrest. But I didn't bother looking into why he was on house arrest. But our exorcist did.
Is this you? Or this? This you? How about this? Is this you? Criminal sexual conduct with a minor 11 to 14 years old in the 2nd degree on July 15th, 2022?
Barely 6 months ago. There are only a few things that get me to say this person shouldn't be on the app. And this is it. This is top of that list. Meanwhile, your sister posted her apology on her new Instagram, hashtag TikTok hate train, and as part of the Woe Is Me tour, decided to paint a picture where she's experiencing what the African American race experiences. So people should feel sorry for her. The girl who called a black man a fat N and then called a black woman a black bitch. And if that wasn't enough hypocrisy, today she decided to evoke Martin Luther King Jr. as well. Stop doing stuff, because I don't want to have to make any more posts about y'all. You know, I hadn't planned on doing an update about this, but this is kind of too good to pass up. So remember her.
What's your name?
It's Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie. Well, someone who says he's her brother made a response video to me.
So we grew up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? We grew up with people that all different colors, black, white, Mexican, that's where we came from. We were born and raised in South Carolina, you feel what I'm saying? So when a black man and a black friends all say this shit all the time, she's hanging around.
Got black friends.
Exactly.
Now you just stop. You just stop right there. Because why is it always the ones who look like this? Seriously, why is it always the ones who look like this? The black friend who is always vouching for everybody else. Them be the ones.
Exactly. So how are y'all all gonna come for her when everybody, and don't you say I'm lying, bro, because everybody that I know says that shit all the time. Y'all don't get pissed at them.
So to recap, where you come from, everybody says it, and it's fine. You even had your black friend pop in and co-sign. So anyone who's from where you're from would say it's perfectly fine that she said that, right?
Because this girl has called me every racial slur in the book since I was in elementary school all the way up until 8th grade. This girl has been calling me the N-word. This girl said a hard R one time, a jigaboo, fucking coon. This girl called this other girl a snickalickle one time. I remember that shit, and I was like, what the fuck is that? That girl's racist as hell. And if anybody tried to fact check me, we went to Ocala Springs Elementary School, and we went to Furman Middle School together.
It would seem from that young man's statements, not only does your sister use that word, she uses it in its original context for which it was created, to demean and belittle people of color. But here's a little life lesson for you. If a black friend has given you an N-word pass, that credit is good with them alone. It is not universal.
I'm going to stop and replay that for the people in the back.
But here's a little life lesson for you. If a black friend has given you an N-word pass, that credit is good with them alone. It is not universal. So go to the Bronx and try saying that and see what happens. Hop off in Opelika, Florida, and say that and see what happens. Go to Oakland, California, any neighborhood. Try saying that and see what happens. So you've appropriated the culture. You benefit from living in a state that is still pretty racist. And because a few of your black friends haven't checked you on it, you think everything's gravy. And it's not.
Woo! None like a good suspenseful story on a good Sunday afternoon. Shit, I felt like I was watching Lifetime Movie Network. Woo! That story was good. Woo! Nah. In all serious, guys, I love how other people of non-color come together and make known, hey, this is wrong. You need to be noted and punished for it. Yes, bravo. Before I end this, I want to give a big shout out. Thank you to Tizzy ENT on TikTok and Jaylyn on TikTok. Shit, Black History Month is coming up, and I was just hoping that this year, in our Lord of 2023, that racism would be over. Dang. I guess I just have to hope for it for next year, y'all. In the meantime, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell at the bottom of the screen for the notifications, and leave some kisses in my Cash App and my comments. And let me know what you think.